we ready? Yep. So you're trying to tell me that means that we're on? We're on. Hi, folks. Well, today is Thursday, and today's topic of conversation is Pat Weber, Salt Spring Island, British Columbia, one of my very, very favorite people, who, if she's popped on, will be watching this from her eyrie atop this little mountain on Salt Spring Island, looking down towards Mount St. Helens, whatever's left of it. And anyway, so today we're
Mount St. Helens was in Quebec, wasn't it?
No, Mount St. Helens is where they had, remember the explosion?
I thought that was in Quebec.
No. Mount St. Helens is the one that blew its top off a few years ago. Anyway, so now we are going to talk about Pat Weber's work and wood firing and gas firing and storytelling, because if anyone can tell a story in clay, it is Pat Weber. Are you bouncing all over the place? Focus.
Coming from you.
Anyway, so I think one of the favorite focus stories, one of the little stories, okay, so storytelling ones. Here you've got the moose, and here you've got all the frogs, and it's called Sing for the Happiness of the Moose. Now, how did that come about? Well, you may ask. This came about because years ago, Pat's granddaughter said, oh, the poor moose, let's sing some songs. And so this was inspired by Sing for the Happiness of the Moose. So you've got the, all the frogs and the moose, and they are sailing off into wherever there's mooses. What's the plural for mooses? Moose? Oh, okay. So there you've got that. But, there's also, then you've got the little fruit bat. And here you've got the little fruit bat with all the little pears. I'm not related to that fruit bat. But anyway, there you go. And again, so this clay has lots of iron on it. This would have been done in her gas kiln, and it's really quite wonderful. But these are the ones that are, here you've got the white ones, of which you've got the frog with the bird here and the frogs. The white ones are really interesting because these ones, before even getting here, they travel over to Victoria, where she takes the pieces over to Victoria, and they get sandblasted. But they get sandblasted in a place that specializes in cars. So this young guy over in Victoria who's taking the shine to Pat, which isn't that difficult to understand. So they go over, and then it becomes you've got the big gloves, and you go in, and you've got the glass thing, and you're sanding, and it's all kind of sealed and space agey and everything. So that's how these matte finished ones come. Now remember, Brian's the year of the dog, so that's him sailing off into the wild blue yonder. And I absolutely love the storytelling that goes on. And if you check one of the videos on Ceramic London, you'll find there's a whole little video that I did with the boat ones that I have. But just look at these. Now, again, remembering about wood firing is remembering that when you load the kiln, that the part that is close to the flames, or has the flames hitting on it the most.
I think that's salt fired, I think. Or
possibly a handful of sodium thrown in.
Possibly.
Because I think when you throw in salt, you've pretty well buggered up the kiln.
Maybe soda.
Yeah, so I think that's probably soda. But I absolutely love Pat's birds. For the Matter of Clay show, which has been a COVID experience, we just had one of the lidded vessels, like over here. We had one of these, and it had a little owl on it, and a woman came in and bought that for her 60th anniversary, her and her husband, which I think is pretty cool. And then, but again, look at the rabbits. They've got and you can actually cook in, there's a wonderful handle, but you can actually cook in that, and you can see that the fire would have been hitting there, and then something caused it to break here. And these jugs
the weight of that is ridiculous.
They're so nice and light, so that even for the weakest among you, when it's filled with water, you'll still be able to lift it. But look at that, and I love the way that, this is, remember, everything's touched by the maker. Ooh, her hand. So her hand would have been in there, and then she would have been pushing out with her fingers. And your jug is upstairs, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, God. Brian has a wonderful jug of a frog with a belly button. And then if you look again on London Ceramics, you'll find one where I'm talking about it. But this one is really cool because, as you can see, remembering that the fire, that where it's facing the fire, that's where you get the real shininess. But this piece is shiny on both sides. This would seem to indicate, and because over here you've got the ash, so I am guessing that the flames were hitting it that way, which is kind of cool because you can see here with the frog on this side has a little bit more ash on this side.
Pat can comment and tell us.
Is Pat there?
Yeah.
Okay, so Pat, are the flames coming like that? Just nod, type, or whatever. Pat's now watching. She gave me a very quick tutorial on their work. These pieces that have like that orange peel finish, I think is soda. Or is she saying anything over there? She's just watching. She's just watching. She's probably still trying to figure out what the heck we're doing. But you know, the wood firing, like, look at this jug.
That looks like it was dug up.
This is just absolutely incredible. What the hell?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was looking for the hole. I'm thinking, there's no hole there. This isn't going to pour.
There's a hole in there.
There's a hole. And it's really neat because the hole is below the coiled part. It's just wonderful. And it feels comfortable in the hand. I love Pat's jugs. They're just really, what are you laughing at? Okay, and here, this one is also, this would have been wood fired too. But you can see, you can tell, see there, you've got the ash. So it probably, the flames, yeah, as a matter of fact, these two may have been in the same
We've got some more
kiln.
in here as well.
In where?
In the third case.
Oh yeah, because this is, as I said, Pat does all this storytelling. And so here, look at that. Isn't this incredible? This is just, you know, the lion and the lamb, they shall lie down. That's Wayne Nagin, he's dead. So anyway, he's, which is unfortunate.
This is a bull and a figure.
This is a bull and a figure, and there, just look at that. Absolutely, absolutely extraordinary. It's really, really incredible. The detail, the workmanship, and of course this is also has a lid. Whoa! God, I'm gonna need a drink after that. I had no idea this was a decanter. This one is, yeah, oh my
That's
God.
650.
That's 650, and that includes the lid. I had no idea, which means that okay, but let's go back to the table. This is just going to, okay, sorry folks. Oh, gee whiz. So anyway, but you know, when you're looking at Pat's, and some of these pieces are actually fired down in
Oregon.
Oregon. Thank you, Brian. And you know, Pat also does these wonderful mugs, which I would have used today, but Brian said that's the last damn mug we have. Somebody may buy it. But look at the way the glaze has dripped. There's a reason that we only have one left. And it's, again, very, very comfortable. Nice Celadon interior. An almost distinguishable signature on the bottom. And Pat really is. She's so much fun. And here we've got the little macaw. And you know, one of the things that these are they're really, really light. But I love the incorporation of the frogs, you know, birds, all of the flora and fauna. Actually, there's no flora. All the fauna of South Spring Island. Well, I guess the pears count. And then here, look at this. This is, what's this called?
The posing player.
The posing player. And she needs a new bra. But look at that. That is just so...
The glaze on the inside is stunning.
So wonderful. By the way, that's her ball cap. She's not pregnant. But it's just a beautiful glaze, and it's got like a real wonderful, wonderful color. And inside that incredible Celadon, God almighty, I'm always telling people to watch out, it might have a lid, and I don't even pay attention myself. This is wonderful. Can't you just picture that with just a little bit of ivy or something growing out of it, or maybe nothing? Or, yeah.
One big shot glass.
One big shot glass, that's true. But there's something magical and wonderful, and the proportions are always so nice. This is one of the little pieces that was brought in for matter of clay, and they're pushing and pulling, and the guy in the center is doing bloody well nothing. But it's just, I just sent Pat some storybooks, so who knows what we'll see as a result of that. But just look at it, and look at the way the glaze is pulled. It's just a wonderful, wonderful sculpture. The little one with the little frogs is somewhere between here and Maryland. And so, Pat, yeah, your little frogs are sailing down to Maryland, thanks to the U.S. Postal Service, so they could arrive sometime next year. And yeah, but is she watching?
No.
She's not watching? So, but anyway, Pat's work is absolutely incredible. The wood firing is wonderful. These are pretty amazing because the sandblasting and everything to get that delightful matte finish and all the different shading. Her work is just incredible. And anyway, I've used incredible far too many times. I've used up my allotment for today. So enjoy. And by the way, next week we'll be talking about something of which we have no idea what we're going to be talking about yet.
See you all on Tuesday.
See you all on Tuesday. Bye.